versions?
Yes. Yes, I would call it a David version.
I knew there was something wrong with that David.
And he makes a fake remorse that making a fake his father accounts.
Oh,
That
you grabbed me?
we
Oh.
got to tricking us that me and Noisy were figure out that making fake father's account does false remorse that he is still
I see.
on social media.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna friend request you, alright?
Yeah. So I'm into at the exposed Gershon server, and also
Yeah, and
to
I'd like to be part of that exposed Gershon server.
yeah. Me and
I want to be part of the revolution.
are the exposing to the David Gershons that it always have its still outcomes there.
Well, I appreciate your time.
Yeah,
I'll
and I
I'll
hope
look in.
that always is the best thing to do. Very luckless to you. So yeah, the new visitor to mobile said good to speaking to him. Now, just before in here that just back then and before so I already had the date for Saturday as by mistake that I really don't happen to that mistaking this. My mistaking is where the general said accidentally had to put the I just have to put into like as a put into that off topic instead. So as I excuse me. And really did accidentally accident to post to a general. And I'll better have to keep it to try and have the post for the off topic in here. So this is a fake remorse. This one is a fake remorse. And he didn't deserve to go to the prison. And right on here is a replet like Leo Casper. But really having the donuts here. Which means here that I really feel sure that Noisy is when talk about the Dave versions that only care about his republics than others, saying he can't control himself doesn't justify his actions. All what to do is victimize himself. That's what concept of David Gerson's story tells. So this is a concept. We have to realize that I'm going to make the and there's a David versions of. There's a David versions story tells a concept. Anything that have to make it's probably the rate of the server that makes it April Fools. As we have the proof here, So, Winters that live in the exposed version server, and seeing a bunny is now turned to gangster and related to me. The reason why I've known, and I had to make making mockery as a mocking to the game version, so I just don't go it. You always then have a false remorse, so the only thing's way that going to sink the victims that victimize that himself, that going to the victim to sink it to the children on the bullfight and desktop, and the security warning to the as anyone just have to helpful. Since we have the 60 people, and I'm going to have to make making this with Hunter World Gaming's Fancraft server. I'm not exactly about how it works this Hunter server sure when. Or maybe the Hunter Bigfoot would like to see my own James Media server, and I remember. As Mr. Troll Face Man is unchecked, and the new listener, and responds at what? That's really not. It's a good thing it knows, and me with a noisy, and Hunter has been talking about that he wanted the warning him to the welcome back to him, and after the severe dramatically just going on this. I would have to make this for hours internet war games that based on that true meanings, their actions, real life dissection, and this was a fictional reality. Its clue has a visionary to be make things like opposites like adult animated, which I was to make these dark story with science fictions and make this so it means to be as be like make this mockery on fictional characters that based on having familiar with the real life is. This what I have see this here, and his old account being stolen by the hacker. I would have to mocking the BMF include David Gershon and his gangster in their arms. So I've seen the memebeanplus.com. That's a company, the Meme Bean Plus. That's as good as company's name said. Okay. So, oh, by the way, I'm gonna be making more to Leo Casper, but I hope the Hunter Big Boy would like to react to my videos, and I won't have to post the comment sections that video announcement and the video analysis. It's a bigger to find out. It's bigger to find out. Well, but nothing much to have to say this. As I'll have to gonna be to say to voicing girls attention to security warnings at everyone. So, and I'll have to gonna be say this. Do not trust the stranger and bad people online on the social media. Otherwise, you'll probably get things worse if you do trust with the stranger. And David Gershon is a pedophile, so I have to say. Do not go out in any witch hunts, or you'll probably make things worse. If you do go out in any witch hunts. So I would recommend it have to be either. So since we had girl to boy and halfway from the survivor set. Once I have the vector gamer and real prawns.